Hey, welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we're going to dig into one of the most important jobs in the world, being a dad. But we're going way beyond the old school idea of just being the provider. We're asking, what does it really mean to be an influential father in a kid's life? And our whole journey today kicks off with one really powerful metaphor.
Yeah, just let that sink in for a second. Our source material opens with this. A pillar can be huge, strong, always there, but if it's not actually supporting the roof, providing that safety and security for what's inside, then what is it? It's just in the way. It's the perfect way to start thinking about what a father's real purpose is.
And that really is the million-dollar question, isn't it? If it's not just about showing up or paying the bills, what is the true, lasting value a father brings to his family? What is that roof that he is supposed to be holding up? To figure that out, we've got to first look at the problem a lot of families are dealing with today. The source calls this concept the empty pillar. That phrase, silent reference, really hits hard. It's the perfect way to describe a dad who's there, but not really there. His role has kind of shrunk down to just being the guy who pays for stuff or has the final say in an argument, but without any of that real day-to-day emotional connection. So the flip side of that empty pillar is what we're aiming for, the influential father. And the key word here, the absolute game changer, is emulated. This isn't about a dad who is feared or just obeyed because he's in charge. No, this is about a father whose character, whose actions make his kids want to be like him. He's their first and most important role model. Okay, let's keep building on this because we have to tackle the biggest myth out there head on. The idea that a father's main job is just to be a walking ATM. And this logic, it's such a trap. Believing that writing checks is the beginning and the end of your job doesn't actually fulfill a father's duty. It's kind of like quitting before you even start. It creates this huge void, this parenting vacuum, right in the heart of a child's world. And we all know a vacuum never stays empty for long, right? Something is always going to rush in to fill that space. And too often, it's the unfiltered and sometimes harsh influence of screens, the streets, or maybe peer groups that end up becoming a child's main guide in life. And this slide just nails it. This is what really sticks. A kid's memory isn't some financial spreadsheet. Trust me, they won't remember the exact price tag on their sneakers. But what they will remember, what they will carry with them for their entire lives, is the tone of your voice, the way you handled your anger, and maybe most of all, how you treated their mother. That is the real inheritance. So, if it's not about the stuff, then what is it about? Well, this gets us right to the heart of it all. Making that shift from just being a provider to becoming an authentic role model. And here's the best part, okay? This is a huge relief. You do not have to be perfect. Nobody is. That pressure to be some flawless superhero dad, it's impossible and it's paralyzing. The real goal is just authenticity. It's about being a real human being, flaws and all, who is just trying his best. So what does that actually look like in real life? Well, it looks like this. It's having the guts to admit when you're wrong. It's having the strength to look your own kid in the eye and say, I'm sorry. It's showing them that you never stop learning and that being humble isn't a weakness, it's a superpower. Let's look at the direct payoff here, because every single one of these actions is a lesson. When your kid watches you own a mistake, they're not learning about failure. Nope, they are getting a masterclass in courage. When you keep your word, no matter how small the promise, you're teaching them the bedrock of integrity. You're literally showing them what it looks like to be an honorable, reliable person. When they see you get frustrated, feel that flash of anger, but handle it with calm and reason. You've just taught them one of the most important skills they will ever learn in life, self-control. That one moment teaches more than 1,000 lectures ever could. And this might be the most powerful of all. The way you treat their mother is their very first, most deeply ingrained lesson in how relationships work. You are literally drawing the blueprint for every healthy relationship they will ever have in their future. Okay, so the idea is powerful, right? But how do we actually do it? How do we put this into practice? Let's get down to a super simple 4-step daily plan that you can literally start today. It is honestly this straightforward. Okay, step 1. Daily time. We're talking 10 minutes. That's it. But phone down, no interruptions. Your only job is to listen. Step 2, share your life. Don't be a closed book. Tell them about a mistake you made, a challenge you overcame. Let them see the real person. Step 3, review your behavior.
Take an honest look at yourself. Are you yelling a lot? Using sarcasm? Remember, your actions are the real lesson here. And finally, step 4, express your love. Don't just assume they know it. Say it. I love you. I'm so proud of you. Say it clearly. Say it often. The perfect time to say it is right now.
And all of these little daily actions, they all add up. They all build toward this final, profound idea, the legacy that you are creating one day at a time.
Honestly, this quote right here sums up the entire explainer. The money you provide, it'll get spent. It'll be forgotten. But your behavior, your patience, your integrity, your kindness, that stuff gets inherited. That becomes a part of who they are. So this means we have to totally redefine what success means for a father. It's not about the title on your business card or the number in your bank account. The true measure of an influential dad is the depth of the positive, lasting impact he has on his kid's character.
Because at the end of the day, the goal isn't just to raise adults who are financially successful. The goal is to raise resilient, compassionate, and wise human beings who are ready to face all of life's challenges, not just the ones with dollar signs attached.
So, we end with this. A final choice. Every single day, your actions are putting a deposit into one of these two accounts. So the question this explainer leaves you with is, what do you really want your inheritance to be? A bank account that will eventually run dry, or a legacy of character that will last for generations to come?